Hey guys, Bruce here. How you doing? Last night I was down in my basement in my toy room and I had a lot of work to do in my shop, and of course I wasn't doing none of it. And I decided to start cleaning some of the stuff on the shelf because if you're a collector, you know it can get dusty. So I cleaned a couple Death Stars that I have and took a picture of it real quick and shared it with the group, one of the groups I'm in. And I got it was a custom one, an original one, and one that I had just restored. And a couple of people asked me to uh, elaborate, get a better look at the custom one I made. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this video. The other reason is I woke up today and I come down to the shop and I'm like looking at all the work I have to do, and it's a Sunday and I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. I feel like making a video. So that's whenever I usually make these videos. And then of course I need a subject matter, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do? Well, I noticed the other day GQ Jedi did on YouTube a video about toys that he doesn't like, or just, I don't know if he said hate, but he said the toys in his collection he dislikes the most. And of course he picked Imperial Dignitary, which I can't stand that. So I'm like, all right, well, a lot of people are doing reviews, and I don't like doing reviews that often because everybody does them. And a lot of people like to say about what they hate and what they like, what their favorite is. So it got me thinking, what is my favorite Star Wars toy from my collection? And I couldn't decide between the Death Star or the Millennium Falcon. They've both been great. And I'm thinking because the Death Star is perfect. You can put all your Imperial guys on there. It's like an Imperial place to display or play with. And then the best one for the Rebel side would be the Millennium Falcon, in my opinion, because you can put all your Rebels in that. So I'm picking two. I'm picking the Death Star and I'm picking the Millennium Falcon as my favorite pieces and toys from back then. Today what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to honor the request. The guy wanted a closer look at the Death Star, so we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of my custom Death Star and my original Death Star. And we're also going to do the same thing with the Millennium Falcon. That I've done a video about this Millennium Falcon before, while I was restoring it. It's in my YouTube channel somewhere if you want to check it out. But I never really finished it because I added some more to it afterwards, and I want to show you that today. So without any further ado, let's take it to the first part. We're going to compare my custom Death Star with my original. And here it comes. So here we go. The one on the left is the custom that I made. The one on the right is completely original. Going to give you guys a closer look at them now. I'll start with the custom because that's what everybody was asking me about. See, I have the same panels back there. I darkened them a little bit, cleared them up to make them, can I get a light? There we go. I cleared them up a little bit, sharpened up the pictures. They're still the same picture, modified a little bit with the colors, a little more color intense. And you see, got a new decal there on the console. All these figures in here are also completely custom. I made them myself, so I figured put them all on the custom one. Now the big thing about this is this is when I started customizing and making things. These posts that hold up these landings, I made them all. I tried a couple different techniques to do it. The one right there in the center, the silver one, these are all wooden. I carved them basically on my saw and a sander. And then we go up here, the next two levels up, I actually molded my real ones and used resin. I wasn't sure if they were going to hold or not, but they've been doing good. What else can I tell you? Trash compactor is all painted silver now. That's my custom Dianoga C3PO with a silver leg. These are all handmade by myself. The stickers people have asked me about. This long sticker on the side here, yes, it is a sticker. I tried to hand paint it, but man, that was a nightmare. So I ended up making a sticker to put it on there, dress it up a little bit. These blue stickers on the top here is my custom Ben Kenobi. Those I downloaded online. I will put the link in the video if I think of it, because I did actually find that for a guy today. And go around this side, there's the trash compactor I was talking about. And this is, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's some custom foam in there. That was easy to make. I kept the outside panels the same as the original. The cannon here, that was, I had to make that tip out of resin. It was in pretty bad shape. I don't even own a gun that has the bottom gun on it, which I did. That's the one thing that's missing from my original. And I'm just going to go over the original real quick. Not much differences. You can see the gun's blue. My original also does not have the lower tip of the gun. What's it? He don't belong there. That's fake. Get him out of there. You're fired. Everything works and stuff. There's Ben Kenobi again, the original up there with the original stickers. Not
These, now, I don't know if you can see them. Now, these are the original back panels. They're not my reproductions. And they're actually showing up pretty good in this camera. But they are a little bit faded. You see the console sticker, there's original. More figures. These guys down here, the original Dianoga, as opposed to the one I made. All this stuff's original. Oh, the bottom level, I just got that last night off Toy Ploy. If you go to Toy Ploy's website, you can get that. I think it makes it look, just kind of finishes it. I have it on the custom. I always used a piece of black foam board. I just always felt it needed a floor. Well, apparently Toy Ploy did too, because he made this one, and you can get it on his website, and you print it out and put it on cardboard, whatever you want to do. It just, I think it really just dresses it up a lot better. So, you know, you got your elevator here, and same here, the elevator works. I don't know what else I could tell you. Like I said, somebody had asked me for a closer look, and that's about the best I can do. If you have any questions, go ahead, leave in the comments. Well, on to the next one. Okay, now we're going to take a look at my other custom that I made. This is my other favorite toy, the Millennium Falcon. And the one on the left is the custom, and the one on the right is the real deal. The only thing about the one on the right that isn't original are the stickers. I'm sure they're showing up on camera. Those are repro stickers. I'm not very happy with them, but that's what I got for now. I might have to change that someday. You can see the interior there. You got your poker table, you got your smuggler's hatch, you got your training arm and ball, and you know, there's the sticks for the ramp. You know, standard. Everybody that has one knows what it does. You know, of course, it makes the famous Kenner noise. It's, you know, it just happened to be one of my favorite ones. Like for the Rebel side, you go over to your friend's house, throw all your figures in there, and you're good to go. This is the custom one I did. Now, you know, looking at it, you really can't see anything different about it. But all these pieces, parts in here, I made, including the smuggler's floor, smuggler hatch cover. I made the training bone arm, poker table, the ramp struts, the gun on the top, the glass for the gun on the top. Radar dish is original, but you know, this was made out of pieces, parts that I had from another restoration project I did for somebody. But I did a video on this, and you might have seen it, might have not. You know, I did a step-by-step, but I never got to finish it because I made another addition to it whenever I finished, and I meant to put a little video about it. And so anyway, here's what it does now. Watch it not work. There it goes. Put some LED lights in there. It's got a landing light down here. Got two LEDs in the front and got one in the cockpit. And on the shelf, it looks really great. Looks really cool. I might put another LED in the play area there. I ran out of lights, but I thought it was a neat idea to do that. It took me a couple hours to do. Well, not even a couple hours to do. Just put it in there. This button still works and does what it's supposed to. And that's about all I did to customize this one. But keep in mind, I mean, these parts were basically, I got this at a thrift store, and it was empty. There was nothing. No parts, no nothing. So, you know, don't throw your old toys away. They might be able to be fixed. All right, well, like I said, once again, here's my original one. And here is my new and improved custom one. And that's it. So that is my two favorite Star Wars toys that I have in my collection from the vintage days, 77 to 85, and hope you enjoyed that. I do want to mention something about reproductions. As I said on the custom one, all those figures were made by me. I do make a lot of figures, a lot of parts. I don't do repros. Anything I make, case in point, here's a Grand Moff Tarkin that I made. And I made this way back before they actually put it out. I put a Imperial officer's body and I carved the head out and resin molded it. But anyway, the limbs never move, so it's never going to be like, let's say if I was to copy a yak base, it would not have moving limbs. That way anybody picks it up, no one's going to be able to sell it for $1,000 saying it's a real deal. And that's an important statement I wanted to make before anybody jumps down my throat about the figures that I had made on the custom Death Star and the parts I made for the Millennium Falcon. I do believe in restoring things and fixing things when you can. It's just the parts I make are always different than the original in some way or another.
Just because, unfortunately, there are people out there that will have a repro and they'll try to sell it for top dollar and rip somebody off. And I don't want any of my stuff to be involved in that. Mine's just stuff, if you pick it up and look at it, it's close, but you can see it's not the real deal. And it looks good in displays. In some cases, it holds up, hold pieces together or whatever. Because I don't believe in throwing toys away either. Like that Millennium Falcon, I found the shell of it at a thrift shop for like $10, $15. And I've been working on it for over a year with accumulating parts, making parts and everything, and it's gorgeous on the shelf now. And that's how I collect. I like to rebuild and fix things. I've restored things for other people using all original parts too. I'm all for that when possible. But if I don't have to throw an X-wing away, I will restore it. I will fix it. I'll repair it. Whatever I have to do, just to keep it for posterity, or somebody else can enjoy it. That's why I do it. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say to you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like, please. Subscribe, share it if you can. I'm trying to get my subscribers up, because once I hit 1,000, I can do some live videos. I have some pretty good ideas for that. I'm not on Patreon. I don't get paid for this. I do it because I just like Star Wars toys and other people, things I've learned I can pass on to other people. And I got goofy stuff on my channel too, if you've ever seen. I try to do some comedy whenever I'm in the mood. Play piano a little bit. My page is all over the place. It doesn't really even have a theme, but that's okay, because it's fun for me, and I hope you all enjoy it. So, okay, I'm going to leave you alone now. Thank you for watching the video. If you watched it this far, like and share. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you whenever I come up with another idea. And who knows when that might be. Might even be later today. I don't know. It's one of those days I do not feel like doing my work. So I'm just going to play. All right, see you next time.